Alright, I gotta get some coffee in my system. It's just boring, you know? Nothing ever happened. No. No! No, no, no! I gotta go! I gotta go!
Hey! Everything okay?
Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no!
Welcome to Strike Force. You are an elite battle squad assembled to defend Earth. This is who we're up against. The alien warlord Ultimus and his Kree soldiers who have joined forces with Hydra and AIM. Now, I know some of you aren't used to fighting side by side with each other, but the world needs you to put aside your feuds and stand together. Any questions?
I am Groot.
Any other questions? All right, it's go time. Now get out there and save the world.
You need help with your Marvel Strike Force game? Then come down to the school of the Game Father. Valley Flying did, and he learned that you can't beat the Game Father. Valley Flying. That's right, I'm the 3-time Super Sunday Redstone Blitz Orb champion. After I uppercutted Valley Flying in his vagina for the 3rd time, he went home and cried to his little mommy, and now I need a new challenger. Bring it, little boy. All with the fucking dope. I be ballin' like a
Gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
Alright gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
OMG.
It's so powerful it can turn off the sun!
Land web. All right.
Harder, harder, oh well, harder. 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 Oh well,
All right. Hello there. How y'all doing? Welcome in. We're gonna play Marvel Strike Force. There's some confusion on. We're gonna go over it. On the orbs that are disappearing. It's actually kind of a big deal. Because let me tell you this right now. If you go into supplies and right here, oh my God.
What event? Well, we'll get back to it. Oh, I haven't even tried it. Said, let's go smash it, but Shaq did that. Crowdsource king with a diamond stat. Twitch cosplays, he nods like a bot. Remove the chat, and he's losing the plot. Spreadsheet close, he's reaching for fate, but Twitch made the win, he just pressed away. Just zooming, no time to think. Quick click ninja, gone in a blink. Full clear done while you still load. Move so fast, he breaking the code. Mind like calm, hands like speed. This monk gon' feast while y'all just blink. They should deep in that dairy mode. Stacking teams like secret code. Talk too long, timer. See, how do I? Think too hard, misplace hex. Now he's crying in dev DMs and text. Zero joking, gameplay wag. Lost on load like a crucible hag. Meme team strong, W's rare. Even that curse said, bruh, don't dare. Streams on fire, drafts in smoke. Where are the extensions? Like a final boss, dev set strip him, now he's at a loss. Max IRL, but nerfed in test. Whole damn tourney got him stressed from flex to wreck. No gear to show. Now he's cranking cursed. I wish this extension worked better. Weeva. Dropped him with Cheetos in yesterday's news. Moves like molasses, plays all wrong. Blames the lag while he hits that bong. Ain't no cracking, just spaced out vibes. Forgot his turn, but still got likes. Mobile's whining mid to wine. Dorky's broke wheel took his pride. No test server, just Twitch outside. Hot sauce burn, no gear to flex. Sipping on cope and Twitch chats X. Spin that pain, chant that cry. Watch him roast while the big boys try. Servers lit, it's a buff for the crew. Free upgrades, max stars, brand new view. All boosted accounts, it's a win parade. Except for Dave, he already paid. Built his roster the real man way. Now Tesmo hit and he got no play. While the rest got gear like it's Christmas Eve. Scopely said, hold this cell and left Dave to grieve. Bug rooms, no boost. Tournament broke. No overpowered, just Twitch chat jokes. Who gon' win? Who taking the L? Type in chat, unleash that yell. Smash it, crash it, bash it, trash it. Test server tears, now rage that bell. This is the big problem right here. So this, like, run, don't walk right now. I just did it and it was millions of gold. Run, don't walk. All the way down here at the bottom inside of the main store, you got Armory 17, Armory 18, Armory 16. Open them now. There's gold inside of them. Hey, stop what you're doing! And go in here and open these Armory 16, 17, and 18s, and there's gold. Let me type into chat how much gold you got. It's gold. There's a significant amount of gold in them. Yeah. Spotlight. Is there a way of so this is like a, this is the 27th. This information
imparts directly has different information and conflicts with this post in some way. Oh, I had millions of gold in them. I had thousands and thousands of orbs. Yeah, 850 karat gold is not a lot. I had millions. Rain Dragon got us 178 million gold. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to confirm, but I feel like this is the only things that I have unopened are gold and training orbs, premiums, and spotlight. I feel like that's correct. Like I'm looking at this and I feel like that's correct. Does anybody disagree with that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's do this real quick. Really? So they charge you US dollars? No, but US dollars or Canadian dollars, there's a very big difference. And then you have to plug in the exchange rate to see if it makes more sense or not. Plus there's probably some conversion cost with the card you use.
Yeah, I've heard people say things like that in the past, and the conversion rate made the difference very small at the end of the day.
I was so close.
Oh my god.
I was so close.
Screenshot it. Oh my god.
I was
Here.
so close.
If any of you guys rate Shadow Legends, people, oh my god, look at Kat's her Ultra Nightmare Clan boss.
So close to
Oh my god. It's so this will save her 20 to 30 minutes a day of headache if she got to 70 million point 28 and she got to 70 million point 12, because you can't sim it until you get to 70 million point 28, and so she has to play it manually, and you can see it took her 13 minutes. So she has to do this like twice a day, and it takes 27 minutes. And then when she gets to 70 million 28, she no longer has to do that.
I could just sim it. I'm so close.
Oh man.
I did a bunch of glyphs. It was going so well. Look at Dolan. I'm gonna go.
All right, Evanos. So Mackenzie, we're talking about something different. It's US and not. Yeah. See, that's it. Okay. All right. Yeah, Evos. It's exactly what I thought it was. The conversion rate. There might be some arbitrage on the conversion rate, but it's not going to be more than like 5%, let's say, or to guess. Sometimes, and I mean sometimes, there's some arbitrage between certain currencies. You know, the game will offer your currency, and then you go somewhere else and buy it in a different currency, and then by the time you examine the exchange rate, maybe you saved a little bit. But I'd be surprised if that number was significant. Yeah, I don't think there's any. There's no mention of ISOs. Now this thing crashes me every single time. Yeah, if you play Raid Shadow Legends, you know exactly why that's a big disappointment. Have we seen any of the new costumes? They said they were, but have we seen them? What's the new costume? What's up, GG OG La La? I love that name, by the way. Bye. Have fun. I'll see you in 2 hours. All right. Well, we will make a video about this. And we'll also do this, and then I have a party I got to go do, a pumpkin carving party. All right. So it's old costumes that have been in the game before that weren't available. Cool, right? No, but I was curious if they actually like committed internal resources to create new costumes or whatever. The Pharaoh Venom costume. Yeah, I don't think that one was available. Is there any downside to literally like opening up almost everything right now? Can anybody think of any downside to just like fucking opening everything? Like if someone said, I just opened everything, would it matter much? Woo, JSMV. Give me a situation where maybe yeah, I really can't see much of a downside at this point. J-Smooth, okay. J-Smooth 1975. Yeah, I feel like right now the risk of them removing the orbs from your visibility is higher than any upside to saving things right now. From the way I see it. Our cinema? Well, we're going to make a video about it, and then we'll review everything all at once.
It's not strategy. It's inertia. It's not challenge. It's tradition.
Yeah, I'm not sure to what extent the community will spend money on costumes, or for that matter, I actually think issuing out costumes for rewards for like Danger Room on a leaderboard would be pretty awesome, right? I wonder how much work it is though to create those costumes. I just think it'd be, you know, like Danger Room difficulty 11 is like, what's the point, right? Well, if you got a Azazel costume, or you need even an Azazel reskin, a shader, that would be cool, right? Maybe just add like a couple extra red stripes. I wonder if it's just a total pain in the ass to get everything approved through Marvel and they don't like doing it. Yeah, J-Smooth, I feel like some people are having an amazing experience on the web. I gave up on it. I had a good experience for like an hour, hour and a half, and then since then it hasn't. If people start popping into chat here and say, hey, last week the web playable version sucked and now it's great, then I might revisit that. But for right now, other than collecting the Damon thing, I'm not that interested in going over there and being a beta tester. Yeah. Yeah, I think it will. I think it will. I mean, I don't have a brand new computer, but I did when I bought this computer several years ago. I would say it was 2 or 3 years ago. You know, I went out of my way to make sure that it had 32 megabytes of RAM, which I think is above average, right? And it struggles. I don't know. The main problem that I have is it feels like that it's constantly re-downloading the assets. Maybe I'm using the wrong folder for my cache for I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough memory to store. I feel like I was re-downloading shit every time I logged in, and it was just was not a good experience. I'm gonna play a computer game, another fucking be Marvel Strike Force. Well, I get that. The only reason why I play on PC, I have a very narrow reason why I prefer to play on PC. But normally, no, I do play on my phone. Like, I don't go out of my way to come in here to play it. All right, let's switch this around. Yeah, no, I have a unique reason. Yeah. But, you know, to each their own. Maybe I could think a whole host of reasons why the option of playing on the PC would be to some advantage. My phone doesn't like it. I have a hard time playing. Now, the irony of Raid Shadow Legends is holy shit. That game, on some levels, kind of a pain in the ass to play on your phone. So I don't play Raid Shadow Legends on my phone at all anymore. Play on my tablet. I primarily play on my tablet. I primarily play Raid Shadow Legends on my tablet. Kat plays Raid Shadow Legends on her tablet. And then, but really, like, all of the optimization tools require the PC client because the game's complicated. It's just a lot more complicated than Marvel Strike Force. It really is. Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends is not. I don't like playing Raid Shadow Legends on my phone, and I've got the larger screen iPhone because I'm blind, right? Or I was when at the time I bought this. It was before I had my LASIKs.
They turned the game into a catalog. And the catalog looks like it was looted by interns.
Yeah, Raid is a 1 year newer game. I've heard rumors of how much it costs to make Marvel Strike Force and how much it costs to build Raid Shadow Legends. And the numbers I heard was that Raid Shadow Legends cost a little more than twice as much to make than Marvel Strike Force. And they were doing that not in LA. Marvel Strike Force was LA prices, and Raid Shadow Legends, I think the main place that Raid Shadow Legends was built was in Ukraine and Kiev. Since then, they've moved out of there, obviously. Yeah. How's it going, Joshua? Hi, good afternoon, mobile gamer. I was really tired this morning. I didn't sleep well on last night. Okay. And I'm going to guess that developer rates in Serbia are lower than LA. In fact, I'm going to say LA probably has some of the higher, if not highest rates for for mobile game development. Need more salt and sarcasm, please? Calm the fuck down. You. It's all about you, huh? How does that work, J Trocious? Is that good enough? Did I satisfy the urge right there with that? So much joy pudding. That song is pretty funny. I'm surprised that.
Ever the bards called imagined dragons.
We know them, O Lord.
Then imagine dragging these nuts across thy face. Amen. What bloometh fair within the Netherlands fields?
Tulips, O Lord.
Tulips wrapped around my dear.
Rejoice, rejoice.
Hast thou tasted the feast of Sugandhis?
What food is this, O Father?
Suck on these nuts! Dost thou drink the brew kombucha?
We sip,
Kombucha mouth on these nuts. Bubbles of joy arise. Know ye, my friends, Eden and Wendy. Eden laugh when these nuts strikes the back of your mouth.
amen, amen.
I was stricken with the malady ligma.
No. So, to answer your question, Rain Dragon, is no. So, any non-Raid Shadow Legends IP, any non-public domain IP, so anything like that's based off a real human being that's alive today, or copyrighted work that they did a collab with, when it's gone, it's gone. So there is insane inherent FOMO on these Turtles and He-Man. I don't think it's by design. I think it's just the contractual nature of those collabs. Zodi. So the one exception to that ever was Ninja. And Ninja, who's the streamer, the Fortnite guy, with blue hair, he had the FOMO exclusivity, and then he came back for a login champion. I'm guessing they repaid him for that. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense to me, is that they repaid him for that ability. Yeah, but the Turtles, so unlocking the Turtles, getting the Turtles unlocked is one thing, and then there's the Perfect Souls. Now, the Perfect Souls will stay in the game, and you'll be able to get the Perfect Souls later. So if you have to make a decision between, I can't get Leonardo and his Perfect Souls, well, just get Leonardo. You can get the Souls later, in theory. Yeah, Rain Dragon. So it's not a thing to get him later. I mean, I feel like the inherent FOMO nature of those collabs, I feel like this particular collab with the Ninja Turtles has been the most FOMO-iest. Is that a word? I just like, this is the first time I've really felt like FOMO in Raid. It's also the first time I've seen them do a 4-character team, if you will, which is very common in Marvel Strike Force. Really, they don't do that in Raid. They do pairs, and they're usually like couples, like a husband and wife or something. Other than that, they really don't do like native synergy. I guess there's these faction leaders, but they're pretty hard to get, and but other than that, they don't really do like monstrous team synergies. The Turtles is the first time I've seen them do that. It is now foamiest. Yeah, the popping a Crestum Credit Orb crashes me every single time. Someone in chat yesterday said that I am getting the currency. Like they tested it and they the currency that you are getting credit for the currency, but it crashes my game 100% of the time. So my question is why Marvel Strike Force does not have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anyway and other non-Marvel tunes. I don't know the answer to the question, but what my immediate thought goes to is that the difference between Raid and Shadow Legends is that Raid doesn't have to pay any money to Disney, right? So I'm guessing that Scopely, Boundless, is paying Disney a percentage of all of the revenue. Like, let's just make up a number, like 20%. I just don't. So because Raid Shadow Legends doesn't have to pay that 20%, they can funnel some of that 20% to do collabs with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just don't see how Marvel Strike Force, who's already paying Disney 20%, why they would want to bring in another, IP from Hasbro or Mattel or wherever. It just wouldn't. I don't think it would make sense. The only team. Yeah, the only time I've ever seen Marvel, well, I'm sure it's not the only time, but you guys all remember Marvel versus Capcom, right? And it was basically Street Fighter and Marvel combined, but that was way, way, way before Disney, right? Way before Disney. Now that was like my childhood. You only got Michelangelo? So only 3 of the turtles have been made available. Michelangelo is a cakewalk. Donatello, frankly, if I'm being honest, if he's been playing the game since 2020 and he didn't get Donatello, that's kind of on him. Raphael was a pain in the ass to get also. That required a certain type of resource and massive amounts of hoarding. Like, if someone didn't get Raphael, I can understand. Michelangelo, you just get by logging in for 7 days. But Donatello was through a fusion event, which for a veteran player is not hard. And that would be on him. I know. I don't think so, Rain Dragon. I don't think so. If I'm being honest, I don't know how a new player would get all of them. It's not clear to me. Lethal said apparently is the answer. I gotta try. Yeah, Valdi's been helping me with that. Let's wrap up the Marvel Strike Force stuff, and then I'll pivot to Raid. I want to make a video about this orb debacle. Yeah, because some people here don't play Raid. I will pivot to Raid. I got to do a bunch of Raid stuff. In fact, I'm running Ice Golem right here on my tablet. Yeah, I just really don't think you can. I can't see it. Like, they did not make getting all 4 easy at all. Like, imagine it. It's like a miniature short-term Dark Dimension is the best way I can describe what's going on with the turtles. It's like a temporary Dark Dimension, and it's a lot of moving pieces, and Raid Shadow Legends is a hoarding game. At some point you get to a level where the community calls it Weight Shadow Legends, because everything's about hoarding resources and then flushing them in a very short burst for events. And it's a very different game than Marvel Strike Force, and it requires very meticulous discipline with resources. You can't just spend everything. You have to pick your place. And the penalty can be severe for when you don't have enough resources for whatever you're looking for. And like Kat had to scramble pretty hard on Raphael, and it was a big pain in the ass for her. Raphael was a pain in the ass to get. I kind of feel like my account is a little different than Dulam's and Kat's. The turtles absolutely blew the doors off of Dulam's account. I haven't had that experience for myself right now yet, outside of Donatello. Donatello's kind of bonkers good on my account. Really enjoying Donatello. But there was all kinds of shit that Dulam couldn't do on his account, and the turtles just made it possible. All kinds of stuff. But largely those were puzzles that on my account I've already solved. Yeah, I don't have the books. I booked Donatello. That's the other thing too, is I don't have the books to make them work right. See, this is, we're all talking gibberish to the Marvel Strike Force people. Let's get through. I'm gonna pivot to Raid. I got to do this video, and then I got to do Crucible, and then I'll play Raid. Because I need to. Yeah, no, I appreciate the questions. I actually very much like the Raid Shadow Legends questions, and I want to do that. But I also want to get through the Marvel Strike Force stuff first. Also, I'm also aware that not everybody plays Raid Shadow Legends. They probably don't want to hear any of this shit. But the people that do play Raid is super fucking interesting game, by the way. I love it. I think I'm a nerd in the sense that I like complicated things, and I welcome the complexity of Raid Shadow Legends. It's simply just Marvel Strike Force doesn't have. It's just, it's not the same game. I thought they were similar, but now that I played both of them more, they're not the same. And I don't know, I mean, some people might like complexity and some people don't, but they're not the same game. Not even close, really. Yeah, it's another thing too. Raid Shadow Legends is way more time consuming. All right, this is kind of a big deal. There's some orbs going to be disappearing from the game, and the timetable has been unclear. And some of these orbs have massive amounts of gold, and you might be sitting on them. In fact, I went into my main store today and opened up armory orbs, specifically teal armory orbs, and I found millions of gold that it simply would be poof gone. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say is, why are you hoarding them anyways? Well, back in the day, they were a pain in the ass to open before we had, the open all and then the slider and all that stuff. So it's a lot easier today. Plus, I never really opened orbs unless they helped my account. Well, right now, the risk of the orbs disappearing versus the benefit to hoarding them is night and day. And I'm going to say that opening orbs right now might be the right thing to do. Now, I do want to go over what's happening, and then I'm going to show you what I did. And I also want to point out this comment right here, which I think is highly interesting, is what I'm talking about is that Rain Dragon opened up these orbs that we're going to talk about in this video, and he found 178 million gold. Now, another person told me they only found like 850,000. When I go through this and I show you the orbs to open, throw it in the comment section. I found X amount of gold. Now, this is going away, so you want to run, don't walk, do this now. Also, there is a new code, Play on Web, that gave like 1 million gold. And then also this promo code Web Playable, which is supposed to be giving 2 million gold each day. I can't get this to work. I got 2 million gold on day 1. I've not been able to get day 2, day 3 to work. And then this is another Run Don't Walk. In the web store, there's a free claim where you get basically purple 4 and 5. And this is the most scarce resource in the game right now. And it's the requirement to get Blue Marvel. Other thing worth mentioning is that if you go into the web playable version, there is a kind of like a freebie bonus event for to complete the event to get the max out the 100 Damon Hellstrom shards. Now, so this is stuff that is going to be happening here sooner than later. They got some dates and some timeline here. Orb removals, Blitz Orb, Raid Orbs, getting deleted from the game. All gear orbs inside the following tabs: War, Blitz, Crucible, and Ultra Store. For short term, the Raid and Blitz orbs will be moved to the new character score, and then they're going to be removed from the game on the 10th. Now, this is a little bit deceptive because I thought that I had to the 10th to look at this. No, you got to do this stuff now. Right here, it says October 30th, Teal Armory orbs will become purchasable with shop credits. These orbs will no longer award gold. And if you have any unopened Armory orbs, please open them before the change. So run, don't walk, Teal Armory orbs. And this is where I found, I don't know, 4 or 5 million. And the other example was Rain Dragon, where apparently he had many tens of thousands of them, and he found 178 million. Okay, so run, don't walk. I'll show you where those orbs are here in a moment. Now, in game, there is a tab that has slightly different information. Where here they mention the 27th, and I'm going to read this because this actually, one of the questions that was not answered inside of the post that I was just reading is what to do with Spotlight Raid Orbs. A major store update will consolidate the current game mode store into just 3 stores, gear and special items. After the update, all gear orbs in the Blitz War, Cosmic Store, and Ultra Store will no longer be available. That's current and correct. We just read that. They were replaced by guaranteed shop slots and gear pieces in the gear store that are purchasable with shop credits. If you have unused orb fragments, open them now, right? Character orbs, including the Blitz Orb, Raid Orb, and Spotlight Raid Orb, will relocate. So they mentioned what's going to happen to the Spotlight Raid Orbs, which was not in the blog post. Will relocate to the character store after the update. 2 new character orbs will be available after the containing newly fountained, which is meaning another word for farm characters. These orbs will be purchasable with shop creds. And then they said that the Blitz and Raid orbs are going to get deleted. Starting November 3rd, they no longer be purchasable with shop credits, and then they will get deleted from the game. Now, this is largely leading me to the conclusion that I started off at the beginning of the video. Let me switch screens right here. Is I think a lot of people are going to open up everything, and I'm going to show you what I did, and then you can make your own decision. Right here, he's suggesting only thing I have unopened are gold and training orbs, premiums, and spotlights. And I'm just going to go through my game and just show what all of this means so that you can make a decision yourself. So the Animator Store, only thing I have to say there is that spend this, you got 16 days left. That time's ticking, tick-tock, tick-tock. Also, Damon Hellstrom is there. I've been picking that up. Fine, I need to do that. All right, so this is the store that I think matters the most. We're going to click over to the orbs. And as I scroll down, you'll see what I have not. Well, I want to open that. So why don't we do that here? Just since that must have just popped up right now. Boo. Don't need more of those. All right, see, all this stuff is opened, right? Opened, all of it's opened. Those got red dots because they're new to the store. Premium orbs. Yeah, we can hold on to premium orbs if you want. Basic orbs if you want, or you can open them. I don't think it matters that much. I'm saving my gold orbs. I don't know why. I guess I could open them. I can't imagine a downside. Back in the day, they had orb opening events, but they have not done that in a long time. I don't think there's a downside. I can't think of a downside opening these. Training orbs. Now, Jarvis orbs, there's no reason to keep these. Gonna get rid of that. That's his character shards. And then all of this stuff I open. Now, the one that is really, really important right now is these Armory 16, Armory 17, and Armory 18 orbs. Now, before I started this video, I went here and opened them, and this is where I found millions of gold. It's not a lot of gold, but some people have tens and tens of thousands of these saved up. I got about 4 or 5 million, so I must have opened them back in the day. But one player, Rain Dragon, said that he got 178 million. These orbs right here have gold in them, and they will not have gold on them going forward. They just won't. There's no more gold in them. All right, Blitz store. Got to open the Blitz orbs. Everything in this store, I believe, should be opened. There's nothing to save here. All of this stuff is going to basically get wiped. Open everything. Now, Blitz orbs have gold in them also. And I don't know what to tell you on this, but if you have an abundance of shop credits, you're going to have to make a decision on whether or not you want to spend them on Blitz orbs, because the Blitz orbs have a very small amount of gold. And I believe per every 1 million of shop credits, and this ratio is not great, you get around 3 million gold by opening Blitz orbs. Now, is that a good exchange rate? Not really, but that's going away, and the option to do that is going away. So if it makes sense for you, then open them now. Now, the next one is the raid store. Everything here, open it up. They said all this stuff's going away essentially. Open everything. The only one that I'm going to save is the Spotlight Raid orbs. I think some people are going to even open up the Spotlight Raid orbs. But this is just stuff that, you know, I finished a raid and this stuff came in. All this stuff's going away. Now, is this really matter? Not here. There's no gold. There's no meaningful currency in this that actually could help my account progress forward. I feel like I've got tens and tens of thousands of this, you know, like at 378,000 augmented catalyst parts. I mean, all of these people, I've got all of these pieces, I've got tens of thousands. So, I guess I don't know if there's like, if one does not open these, like they're going to miss out on a bunch, but those other ones that we talked about in the other store, the armory orbs, absolutely. Now they are not getting rid of, this, the ability orbs, but I open them anyways just to make sure I have enough of these. I don't, like, again, I'm getting to a place where I don't know if there's a reason to hoard these anymore. And maybe there's a reason to save these, and, you know, you're welcome to put it down in the comment section if you disagree with my opinion, but they do update these orbs, and they, like, for example, right there, they have Satana right there. And so I typically save these, and when a new character gets added, then I just open up, you know, 100 of these or 500 of these, whatever I need to get them. So, and they didn't say anything about this particular orb getting deleted. So I'm going to take a chance and not open this. And if they delete this orb from the game, I'm going to make a big stink, because this post here says nothing about it. Like I did the Control F search on there's no mention of Spotlight Raid orbs here. And then in the in-game message, it did mention them being moved, but then didn't say anything about the Spotlight Raid orbs being deleted from the game, in the same way that they mention the Blitz and Raid orbs. So you can make your own decision, but they really only said that the Blitz and Raid orbs and the corresponding gear orbs in the following stores are going to get deleted, and the armory orbs. So they didn't tell us anything about that, so I'm going to leave those alone. Right here, you know, there's no orbs in there, so there's nothing to worry about there. War store, open all that stuff up if you have excess. And I'm not talking about spending shop credits. And then down here, you know, there's no mention of any of this other stuff. And, you know, I don't know what the upside to saving these things is. Maybe I should just open them, but the post mentions nothing about these stores over here at all. The only one that they do mention is some changes to the Ultimus orb. So run, don't walk is my suggestion to open these teal armory orbs down here at the bottom of the main store. They have gold on them, and going forward, they will not have gold in them at all. Clear as mud. And remember, if you leave a thumbs up on your video, and anytime that you leave a thumbs up on the video, there's 4 fingers pointing back at yourself.
RNG hit me like a car crash. No control, just praying for a pass. Team con crash before I even act. Danger rooms rigged, triple scroll, taking turns back to back.
Yeah, red dots is a problem, man. I know the OCD. I gotta tell you, I feel like I wonder what percentage of the player base, myself included, is annoyed by red dots as opposed to the general population. I'm hyper curious if the core loop in Marvel Strike Force attracts people like myself that really hate red dots in a disproportion to the general population. Yeah, I don't know what kind of data. How would you even quantify the red dot thing? Like, I don't even know how you would formulate a question. Do red dots bother you? What the fuck? Oh, I think so too, Zodi. I put it very clear in my video that I will throw a big stink about the spotlight raid orbs if they get deleted out of my account, because the blog post on the website has 0 mentions of spotlight raid orbs, and then this here in game mentions them being moved, but nothing about them being deleted. So if they end up, when they delete them, they're not deleted. They're just not made visible. They make them invisible. So anytime an orb disappears from our screen, it's not deleted from our inventory. It's just not visible. So it's something easy to reverse. If that makes any sense. All right, so Pathfinder didn't really answer that question though. Yeah, it's not deleted, just not visible. Yes, it's so a lot of this hysteria that I can conjure in my mind about these orbs being removed from the game. They're not really removed. They're just made not visible. And if they let's say because I think the specific question we're asking. So the reason why I don't care if you're watching Pathfinder. I don't care if you're watching. Pathfinder answered this question in a very specific way because he doesn't know the answer. In game May sales that the gear orbs for Blitz, blah, 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 Ultra Store going away, it should be open now. It does not mention the ones in the raid store at all. It does not mention the Spotlight raid orbs. And he answered it in a very specific way. I was on a call with him, and the feeling I got from that call is, other than the information that's printed, that's all he knows. And he says that. Only the orbs mentioned are going away. It was like, all I know is what's in the written form. Like if you said, Pathfinder, are the Spotlight raid orbs going away? He's going to say, it's in the blog. Read the blog. Yeah, not visible equals not usable does not mean deleted. Correct. So what I'm saying by that is they can unwind this. We've had this happen a bunch of times where XYZ orb is in the store, it disappears one day, and everybody says, well, you didn't give us notice that it was going to disappear, and then they re-enable it for a week for everybody to open them, right? It's just, they can toggle being visible and not visible. No, he says, read the blog. This is the answer. I'll be straight up with you guys. I recently had a conversation outside of his work hours in a casual setting with a developer. And after talking to him, I'm convinced that I've heard this before, but you guys can think whatever you want. But I'm convinced now that all of the problems that this game has are due to incompetence and the structure of it being very large and confusing and spaghetti code, and the way that the game was designed to be sold before it went global, and the work that Seismic Niantic did before getting, because on a contractual basis, I'm convinced that the game is just spaghetti code and things are overlooked and things fuck up, and it's always incompetence of some kind, or just that it's too whatever. I don't think it's malice is what I'm getting at. I don't think some of the stuff happens here is like, oh, we're here to fuck you guys over. I just don't think that happens. That's where I'm going with the conversation. Yeah, I just think that it's, and I feel like they don't want shit screwed up. They don't want it to be bad. All I'm trying to say is it's not. It's just the bloat of the game code, and I don't know, man. I heard some stories that. I don't know. If I told the exact story, everybody know who it is. You know what I mean? And I don't think he cares, but I would want to ask him if I could talk about it before. But he just told me about a specific thing that came to the game that was super helpful, and everybody rejoiced it coming to the game, and I don't want to get into it. Saudis already own Marvel Strike Force. You didn't see that? You don't know about that, Zodi? It happened way before. Yeah. Marvel Strike Force is owned by the Saudis. Almost a year before. Yeah. I would say year and a half ago, Saudis scooped up Marvel Strike Force. Yeah. Red Star Mission's favorite edition, yeah. Yeah, does everybody know that Marvel Strike Force is owned by the Saudis or not? Is that brand new? Is that like a big revelation to people? I feel like that's happened 2 years ago, maybe. Yeah, it's the Saudis owned Marvel Strike Force. Yeah. So what happened was it was a joke. Okay, I get it. No, Saudis have been trying to diversify their resources for a while now. So they created an investment arm of the Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund that was specifically towards video games, mobile games, video games, all video games. And in fact, and it was created from the way I see it, is that they were running into thresholds of ownership on publicly traded companies. Like when they bought EA, they already owned like 10%. They were hitting like certain thresholds that created legal problems. They were hitting those thresholds in publicly traded companies already. So they created this investment arm of the Sovereign Wealth Fund called Savvy, and they seeded it with billions of dollars. I don't remember the number, but it was an astronomical number of, I want to say like $30 billion. I can go pull it up, but it was like an astronomically huge number that they dumped into. And the guy that ran it was like if I remember correctly, he was like the ex-CEO of Activision. His name was Brian something. So he's a Westerner game dev, and he was in charge of it. And they bought some little tiny, like, esports organizations, kind of like Little Nothing. Their first big purchase was Scopely, and they bought Scopely for like $4 billion. And this is before the Pokemon Go thing. And then they picked up, then you saw the headlines, Scopely bought Pokemon Go. The Saudis bought Pokemon Go. Where do you think that money came from? You know, you heard that. Scopely bought Pokemon Go. No, Saudis bought Pokemon Go. Then also Monopoly Go blew the fuck up. So they made, that's been a good investment for them so far. But my understanding is that this is really just a hedge fund. They really just, they're trying to invest money. I don't think they care about how this game is ran as long as it makes money. I just don't think they care. Yeah, then they bought EA Sports. Yeah, they went all out and eventually, and recently they bought EA. So this is a longer term plan for the Saudis to diversify away from oil. Is all it is. Yes. Yeah, that's right. In Rob OS, that's right. Yeah, they're going crazy, man. They're just trying to get away from oil. I mean, when your wealth is tied up in one asset class, get fucked. Scarlet Witch Shard event? I don't know where that is. All right, let's do Crucible. Yeah, the PGA, Manchester United, I don't really know. I don't follow football. Not American football, but football, the real football. Otherwise known in the States as soccer. Thank you, Zodi. Yeah, Plan Web didn't work for me either. I'll send you the link. I just posted the video about it. Here, let me get that for you. It's actually kind of important. Yeah, the video's right here, though. Oh, I tried it twice. I couldn't get it to work. Maybe. All right, let's go into Crucible. Oh, they don't have Professor X on defense. Oof. Will Cabal run over this? Huh. I thought nobody put Super Scroll with 2 Annihilators because of Cabal. Does Kahori not... Does Kahori not get messed up by Cabal? I don't think it does. I think Kahori is like exempt from the Cabal thing. What about like full Illuminati? Would full Illuminati take that out? Yeah, I had mixed results with the web playable version. I had to step away from it. Yeah, but we're gonna shut down Skrull with like Captain Britain or Cabal. Yeah, Skrull's a non-event. We're gonna hard counter him. Yeah, the question is Illuminati power crept to shit and Kahori gonna rip apart Illuminati? I gotta switch hats. This hat gives me a headache right now. All right. I don't think this is being updated anymore. Let's see. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, sheet's dead. All right, let's talk about a cursed. What kills a cursed? This is not a big accursed. Can I take out a cursed with does a cursed still work with Immortal still work against a cursed with Azazel? No, it never worked. Okay, I'll do it. I have that team. All right, Night Stalkers, Shadow King, Songbird. I have that team too. Okay. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, all right, needs Agatha. All right, so what? Agatha, Agatha Blade, Man Thing? No. Doc, is so you're just not using Oath? Blade, Oath, Agatha, and so no Man Thing?
Hast thou tasted the feast of Sugandhi? What food is this, O Father? Suck on these nuts! Dost thou drink the brew kombucha? We sip kombucha mouth on these nuts. Bubbles of joy.
I'll try it. I'm okay with that because these are 10s. They're not 11s. Only 11 is Azazel. So what's... I mean, I have Captain Britain. Let's talk about 3. I have Captain Britain, and I also have Cabal. Can I just do full Illuminati in there? Oh, I don't have null. All right, let's do the other team then. I don't know what that means, Doc. Capt Brit. Are we still... Let's go back to 2. We're talking about 2. One of the teams I can use is Mephisto, Quasar, Shadow King, Kahori, and Blastar. Even with... So you're talking about Blade and Oath then. Blade, Oath, Shadow King, Songbird, Captain Britain. Well, I thought I was going to need Captain Britain for 3. All right, I'm gonna do Mephisto, Quasar, Shadow King, Kahori, Blastar, and a Want to. It's a big investment, but I'm gonna do it. 3. What are we gonna do? Captain Britain. I don't think Vigilante is gonna work there with Kahori. Yeah, we got a lot. I don't have Null. Immortals in 6. I don't know where I'm going to use Immortals. I'm trying to think what I have for Odin. Yeah, Immortals in 1 would be easy, though. All right, let's do that. Two Immortals in 3. Old Man Logan. Let's see, I'll have Old Man Logan. I have Odin, actually. I could use Old Man Logan, Odin. I don't have APOC, though. I think I could do Vigilante in 4. Ooh, can I use Illuminati, Iron Man Illuminati, Poor Man Illuminati in 1? Three.
Initiating pleasure protocol. Loading Twitch Sims module. Installing poll firmware complete. Welcome home, Daddy Dub. He said, I'm the Irvine Giant while ducking door frames. Bought bots with butlers that whisper his name. Pleasure units lined up in metallic.
Well, Shuri's going to stop the assists, is what I'm saying. They're not going to get the assists. I'm not going to get the assists because of Shuri, right? I do have Mephisto. No, I'm gonna use Mephisto already. Getting rid of the charge with Shuri. Clear all charge and primary target. I don't use BlueStacks. I use LD Player. I could run Emma, right? Nope, I don't have her. I just don't care today. You know what? I'm not gonna even record this. I'm just gonna play it out and just see how it goes. I wish I wasn't so apathetic, but I'm just kind of like, I don't care. Not feeling it today. Let's just coin flip it and see how it goes. Let's see. Let's see if we want to change these to strikers though, right? I don't have Emma. I'm using Immortal somewhere else. I'm going to try the coin flip. Have faith. Yeah, I'm using Immortal somewhere else more important than this. Wow, they went after my Yeah, I'm saving Britt. Yeah, is the plan. I mean, we probably lost just because of the Shuri not being able to wipe the charges off of Ability block on Shuri sucks, man. Let's try it again. See if this is even winnable. Yeah, I'm saving Captain Britain. This may not work. And if this loses, we're keeping it. Yeah, maybe I needed to bring in... All right, so this is entirely... We won the coin flip. Let's see if I can cheese a win here. Yeah, this is entirely different, right? There's no striker. Shuri's stopping the striker problem. Yeah, the problem is Black Knight is a turkey. Yeah, sacking this would have made a difference. All right, we'll leave this alone. Yeah, the problem is Black Knight, not anything else. Yeah, the problem, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we got stuck behind Black Knight. It's fine. I don't think it could have worked, actually. I don't think that had a chance now that I think about it. I'm going to drop their turn meter right here. Maybe I should have ability blocked him. A little bit overkill, I suppose. No, they came out with Zombie Kestrel for Halloween. That is the Halloween character. Hmm. Okay. I don't know. I do not know. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay. OG Diamond Dave, how's it going, my guy? 14 months for tier 1. You're the best, my guy. Yeah, that's not great. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to try something weird. Let's try something weird here. Yeah, I don't think Brimstone or the next Mystic team has anything to do with Halloween, frankly. Oh, get wrecked.
Yo, step right up, got deals for days. Year 20's here, but it ain't no craze. Wanna upgrade? You best not be broke, cause grinding that out, man, that's a joke. Professor X, yeah,
Why isn't this gonna work?
a G20 wall, you won't get in time. Oh, you thought you'd grind? That's cute, my dude. But check the store, we got deals for you. Buy now, buy fast. Limited time, it ain't gonna last. Need G20, don't even try. Better hit that store, cause it's buy or die. First hit's free, yeah, just a taste. Then the grind
Yeah, but the thing is they're all gonna get shut down by Shuri.
drops, now you're locked.
Like, I don't think Strikers is gonna help me any because of Shuri.
Lucky for you, we got packs in demand. Professor X, man, you want that prize? Well, better drop cash, cause the grind's too high. Buy now, buy fast. Limited time, it ain't gonna last. First hit's free, now the cost runs high. Better hit that store, cause it's buy or die. Things tight, open your cash. You will wait 3 months just to level 1 class. B20's here, but here's the twist. Pay up now or it don't exist. You wanna be strong, then pay that toll. Or sit in the grind while the whales take control.
This may not work.
Low, mats don't drop, but here's a quick fix, just check the shop. Professor X, man, hope for just $4.99. You can maybe win. Try to be meta, you wanna survive. One choice remains, bro, buy or die. Limited time, it ain't gonna last. First hit's free, now the cost runs high. Hit that store, cause it's buy or die. MSF ain't no game, it's a digital mall where the price tag's high and the grind is tall. You can play for free, but you'll wonder why. Scalpely reminds you, it's buy or die.
All right.
You wanna be strong, then pay that toll, or sit in the grind while the wheels control. Goals too low, here's a quick fix, just check the shop. Professor X, man, hope
Halverine in the shards in the hidden stores. I'll have to look at it. I have not seen that.
one choice remains, bro. Buy or die.
I'll get through my Crucible, then I'll take a look.
Limited time, it ain't gonna last. First hit's free, now the cost runs high. Better hit that store, cause it's buy or die. In the game, it's a digital mall where the price tag's high and the grind is tall. You could play for free,
But you wonder why.
when Scopely reminds you, it's buy or die.
Get your wallet out, wallet out, wallet out. Wallet out. Get your wallet out, wallet out, wallet out. Hugging, coming close out, close out. Hugging, coming close out, close out.
I don't have Shadow King anymore. Yeah, I don't have Shadow King anymore. Big Time Spider-Man has Revive Once removal, and then That's unfortunate. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. Why did I bring in Zemo instead of fucking Kang? Oh well, we'll never know. Do I have Zemo saved on a team? That was weird. All right. Yeah, that was, I just pulled in the wrong team there. Blaster has already been used. Yeah, I Zemo instead of Kang, that doesn't even make sense. I was like, what? I couldn't even imagine that. That doesn't make any sense. All right. Tappy tap. Yeah, I normally run Kahori. Yeah, that's a good assumption, actually. Kahori should go with Blastar. Yeah, I don't know. I meant to take, I screwed up. No, that doesn't work. I don't have a Fantastic Four MCU. I need all I'm trying to do on this attack right here is to get rid of Emma X-Men. Emma X is what I'm trying to get rid of. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm trying to think about how I'm going to get through this. I got to get through the Mephisto alt next.
Ronan's got the hammer, but his swing don't land. Once led the Kree, now he's out of demand. Korif chased foes, man, his speed was wild, but now he's too slow, can't keep up with the style. Human Torch was the flame, part of the crew, but his heat got snuffed like he never flew. Bullseye's aim's true, but his damage don't sting. He's a shadow of a villain, barely worth the thing. The forgotten, left in the past, lost in the shuffle, they built to last. No buffs, no rework, they're stuck in decay. The forgotten state bench just wasting away. Yo, devs, where's the fix? These legends need love. Bring the kids up to date, give them a shove. Let the fire burn bright, let the hammer strike true. Bring the forgotten back, give them something to do. But until that day, they're rotting in place. No updates, no power, just lost in space. They were heroes once, but now they're left behind. In the world of MSF, it's a cold design. The forgotten, left in the past, lost in the shuffle, they built to last. No buffs, no rework, they're stuck in decay. The forgotten state bench just wasting away.
All right. No, it's my second attack. This is my second attack. Yeah, we need to pull the Mephisto ultimate, I think. All right, who is... I want to kill Emma. Well, I think we lost. Well, there's a lot of stuff wrong with this last one, but whatever, bedwetter. Who's gonna kill me the fastest over there? Who's the scariest over there? These three? Yeah. I gotta get through them. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, there we go. Gotta get her. Oh, come on. I thought I did more damage than that. Let's see if they dropped a room. If they dropped a room, I got a W. Yep, they dropped a room. Oh boy. Well, that was a brute force way of winning. Right? All right, let's go through Arena and get that cleaned up. What do we got here? I think we're going to go to Raid after this. How much time do I have? Oh, shit. I don't have much time. I got a party I got to go to. Which I want to go to. It starts at the top of the hour, probably about 10 minutes from here. I can't see that. Whoa.
Dorky's broke wheel took his pride. No test server, just Twitch outside. Hot sauce burn, no gear to flex. Sipping on Twitch that's X. Spin that pain, chant that cry. Watch him roast while the big boys try.
I'll have to do it in game. I mean, I've got Helverine. I just took Helverine this exact second today to to 7 yellow today exactly. I mean, I'll try. That could be useful. Actually, I'm looking forward to this party. It's a pumpkin carving party. I'm missing Franklin. Holy moly. I'm missing Franklin. Franklin's not in there. Wow.
Here's a code, expires fast. Posted once, then gone at last. Tried to claim it, clicked too slow. Congrats, you won! Emotional woe! One lucky player wins a stack. The rest of us, we get attack. I
Whoa. And so Boylon found this out. Yeah, maybe for you. I don't know. I hit refresh 4 times and I didn't see Franklin. It's pretty cool though. If I had more time, I'd mess with it. Yeah, I had the same problem, Karcher. I don't even know if I've collected mine yet. I think it was Mummy. Someone told me that it shows that you're not getting it, but you're getting it, but I haven't verified that, Karcher. Yeah, someone said earlier, it was like, yeah, it's bugged, but it still works. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Yeah, Karcher's talking about the web playable one, yeah. That's what we're talking about. How much time do I have? I've got 20 minutes before I have to run out the door. Am I done for the day in Marvel Strike Force?
It's not challenge, it's tradition. Cosmic crucible ain't content. It's a contract I forgot I signed.
Why am I still here? Wasting my night, fighting ghosts in a server with no light. Built a kingdom, now I rule no land. Just clicking for pixels, I can't even stand.
All right, we're gonna play Raid just for a little bit.
Slow decline, feels like punishment. Wrapped in a grind, log out. Now I'll be back in a bit. Same time tomorrow, to wallow in it.
No glory, no loot, no reason, no point, just me.
In this dying habit, in a crucible room.
I probably need to do that. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, because I'm All right, so I gotta bang through a live arena real quick because this is time sensitive. See if I can get through this in like 15 minutes. So 12:32, yeah. I do like Raid. It's a different game than Marvel Strike Force. I don't think, it doesn't have superheroes, but it certainly has a lot more depth. There's more to the game. It's quite a bit more complicated, frankly. Which I like. I don't know if everybody likes that. We're gonna... It's a different kind of complicated, though. All right. So let me explain what's going on here. So we're trying to go first, and Arbiter does that for me, and then we're looking at these little flags right here and how many red stars. So I'm looking at this speed. This is Fabian. He has a 19%. Yeah, this guy has an attack before the match starts. So like a Zemo attack. So we're going to get rid of him. He got rid of my speed lead, so I'm going to use my alternate speed lead, which is Sun Wukong. I should go first because Sun Wukong's 28 and Fabian's 19. Plus, I have a higher flag called Commanding Presence on Alice. So I should go first. As long as I go first, I win on this particular match. This is Sephi, and Sephi is very fast, so I got to knock down her speed so I can control the match. That's bad, but he's ability blocked. All right, so I'm gonna. This guy can take like 3 turns in a row, which is bonkers. There's one. Here's like another one. 2. He transforms into some big guy. Then he does another thing, and then he's going to destroy them. Right here. Get out of here. And it's over. All right, so I'm trying to get 5 wins, and it's kind of set up in a weird way where it's kind of like Crucible in that if you keep winning, they just put you against harder players, and so you're kind of like forced into a 50% win rate. I'm gonna dip out of this one. So like, there's no advantage to winning. I'm trying to get a 50% win rate, so I just give up on the matches that look hard because I know that if I win 3 in a row, I'm going to lose no matter what. If I lose 3 in a row, I'm going to win no matter what. Like, they don't really... By winning more, I just get harder people. And because I'm going for a 50% win rate, it doesn't really matter. So I just try to pick the fights that I know I can win, so I can get my 5 wins for the day to get all the maximum rewards, rather than there's like not really an incentive for me to like be the best in this game mode because it just doesn't help. It just doesn't. Embers is kind of gross. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Embers is disgusting. I'm not going to use Embers in this fight. Well, I guess I have to, right? Because they picked, yeah, I'll use Embers. So I'm gonna knock out their Alice, and they're gonna probably knock out, yeah, my Fabian. So probably wipe them with Embers, yeah. And there will be Krakens, yeah. The thing is that I've been playing the game for a year. The game has been out for 6-7 years, and it's just not realistic that. It's not realistic that I'm going to be able to compete with somebody that's been playing for like 6-7 years. Wow, that was bonkers. All right. Yeah, there's definitely some Krakens in this game, that's for sure. Six, 7, what? So they got a speed lead, probably one of the best. This is a free character. Oh, that guy's a booger. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I want to do her just to kind of mess with that. You know what? I'm going to do Embers. I'm going to get rid of that guy. I don't like that guy. He might go first, but I don't think that this is like scary damage. Yeah. They might be a tad faster. This is a 30% lead. I have a 28% lead, but I'm running a 5 commanding presence Alice in Wonderland. So I think we should be okay. Oh, they went first. This could be interesting. Yeah. So I got complete damage immunity right now because of this chick right here. So I just screwed them over. We want to strip all this stuff away, right? Let's see if this strips it all away. What do I want to do here? Yeah, let's cleanse some of this stuff. If she goes below 50%, then she procs the thing again. All right, so we're gonna pop this. He's gonna take all of his million turns in a row like I did earlier. Whoa, what happened there? I don't know what happened there. It's kind of weird. All right, get deleted, right? Go away, nerds. This guy can mess with me, though, but I think that... Oh, no, wait. Why did I do that? He has, like, damage immunity. Oh, he left. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I knew it. All right, so I've got 5 more attacks to get 2 wins. So that means I need to drop 3 attacks to stay at my 50% win ratio. Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah. So like this guy right here, I can tell you, I probably want to just dip out. He's the level 100. I'm level 95. These guys playing the game for a limited amount of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put out my Arbiter, which is my speed lead, and just see if he puts something stupid out there, like a mythical or some bonkers Red Star or Mons or whatever like that. I'm dipping out. Yeah, 100 is max level. Actually, that's not that hard. This is kind of weak sauce, frankly, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think this is that hard so far. Let's see if he puts something bigger over here. There's some characters I'm really scared of. I'm not scared of those two. I mean, they're annoying. Yeah, this guy doesn't know it. This guy's easy. Okay. I mean, we'll just do another speed lead, which is He-Man. And then we'll Empress. He-Man and Empress. There. So they can only ban one of my speed leads. I'm going to have 2, so I'm going to be fast. Anybody that's playing these guys in Arena, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, actually. Probably going to ban Sun Wukong. Yeah, levels are easy to get, I suppose. I mean, I've only been playing he's been playing the game longer than me, that's all. Yeah, this is easy. Yeah, speed is everything, really. All right, this should lock them out of the battle. Yeah, they're locked out. All right, we're going to try to do some big boy damage here. All right, well, they're hanging out. They got their cooldowns reduced, increased, so they aren't going to have their abilities available because they got locked out by what's his face. All right, let's take a bunch of turns and do his silliness, right? This should end the match right here. Well, he's kind of that thing, though. Alice can get rid of that. This is like a death proof, I guess. All right, so I have 4 left to get 1 victory, so I'm going to be pretty picky on the fights. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll just throw out, I kind of want to see what they put out. If they put out something annoying like Armands or some crazy mythical, I'll be so quick to leave. Oh, this just doesn't look hard. This just doesn't look hard. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go for it. That's what she said. Unless they have some crazy speed thing, we'll see what they put here. If they do like a Roto Sephi or Nias or some of these crazy mythicals, I might. There's the Rotos, but they're using Mausoleum Mage. What is that? I don't understand this. I don't understand what's going on here. Mausoleum Mage is super confusing to me. Maybe. No, this is... I'm going to be able to lock them out. I'm going to be able to strip away their stone skin if they're running stone skin artifacts. You know what I mean? If they go first, it's going to crush me, but they don't. They should be locked out. Yeah, they're done. Okay. So I got the reward that I was looking for, and then now to keep my 50% win-loss ratio, I'm going to lose the next 3. I'm just going to back out. As soon as my opponent appears, I'm going to back out. When we go into the next screen, I'm going to do that for the next 3 battles, so that tomorrow I'm in a better, you know what I mean? I'm just going to lose the next 3 matches. Oh, not Mausoleum Mage? Which one is it? Did I get it wrong? I think it was. Here you go. Here, get your free wins. Okay, so I got to my 50% win-loss ratio. Tomorrow I'm going to be walking into 3 losses, which means I probably get an auto win on the first battle. Ogogoreb? I didn't see it. I was talking about the epic. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know who that is. Not familiar with that. Yeah, so if you want to play Raid, check it out. Wow, I want to do that. Feral? Oh, man, I want to do this. Oh, an attack boost? Okay. I want to do this. Feral. Ugh. What's the third one? What does the third one do? The third one boosts their defense, huh? All right, well, I'm going to set this up on Ice Golem and then head off. I'll try to finish playing off this. The server reset in this game is 3-4 hours from now. I'll have, let's see, how far away am I from finishing it today? Advanced, Crypt, Faction, Sand Devil. All right, that's what I'll do. I'll do that now because I have to step away. I'll just set up Sand Devil and let it run through. Let's see. Let's fill it up with these guys. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I should be running Ice Golem right now, but... Oh, that's stage 15. I don't want to do that. I get to go into a thing right now. All right, so that should make the rest of this pretty easy. I mean, I got to go through that. I got to get through these. Dark Elf. Knight's Revenant. Okay, maybe I'll advance on that today. I don't know. All right, that'll do it. I'll kick you guys over. I don't know. Let's see. Who is streaming right now? Twitch. Okay, bye for now. See you tomorrow.